Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 999 Gaming. I wanted to do a video today for Empires and Allies, and this video is called Crushing a Base. And I'm going to go at this from a couple different angles. Number one, I want to talk about base defense strategy, and I'm going to show you a couple attacks to show the difference between a good solid defense and one that's just thrown together, piled together, and it's easy to go in, get the resources, and get the metals. So you can see I'm clicking on some of the various defense structures, my artillery, my towers, and you can see this little circle around each one of these. That shows the zone of defense, the areas. Once they come into that zone, they're going to be attacked. So when I click on my Thiel has good laser coverage all the way around that right side. So almost everything can protect a little bit of my headquarters. So here's some of my defenses just to show you, even though it's not extremely high level, I've got more wins on defense than I have losses. So if you look at your defense log and you're losing a lot of battles, it's time to rethink how you lay out your overall buildings and defense structures. So I think I got 4 out of 7 defenses won here. So I'll take that. And it also, I'm sure there's some other people look at the layout and just say, I'm not going to go and attack that. Now, if we look at attacks one, you can see it's a mixed bag. No attacks lost here, but some are definitely you got to work a little harder for than others. And I'm going to start with Vladimir. You can see I only lost 12. Vladimir, not here to. It's a war game, buddy. So I'm gonna have to go after you. This is one of the worst looking bases that I've seen. It's just thrown together, and hopefully if Vlad is watching, he can use this as a tutorial, some things to do. It's too easy to hit. All the resources are piled up, and remember, command points are generated by taking down buildings. So when you stack all these buildings up, and even if you stack all the defenses close together, A-10s can go in and take out 4 or 5 of these at one time, which is going to replenish your command points. So I took out a couple down at the bottom, and I found the best place for me to go in is from the top left corner. I know there's some stealth tanks around here somewhere, but I'm not really worried about them because I'm just bulldozing or steamrolling everything. Some stealth pops up. There's 5 of them that pop over in the corner. They didn't get there in time, and even if they did, it would not have made any difference. I've got too much momentum at this point, and now it was just a matter of dropping speed and dropping heals. Once they're all grouped like that and they're funneled, very, very easy victory. Didn't even really have to work for that. Easy medals. Only lost 12 troops, so made easily 20, 30K in almost every resource there across the board. Now here's a different attack against this opponent's a little bit higher, but I want you to look at his layout. Now the walls are higher, but the walls really weren't an issue for me. It's the spacing. The spacing was a big deal. You know, there in A10, I got a pretty good shot with that, but I didn't totally take out the artillery there. So I dropped down at the bottom corner, and lo and behold, there's stealth right there with EMP burst. Once I get EMP burst, he's got rangers coming around the corner. So very, very smart defense tactic. And when they hold me in place, these artillery are just they're bombing me. So from long range, and there's really not a lot I can do about it. There comes more stealth tanks to EMP. So now my thought process is get the win. I know I'm not going to be able to take out his troops. I'm not going to be able to tiptoe around the side. I put all my resources on the headquarters. I'm taking fire from 3 different sides here, but I get the win condition, and I'm comfortable with that. So now what can I do to get out of here with the win condition and also get my resources back? So you can see loot available, 85,000 oil, and he's got 2 oil reserves. So I'm just hoping I can get a Hellfire missile, and a Hellfire missile should be able to at least do some damage on one of those and recoup some of my resources. So once I get 1 or 2 of these fixtures down, there we go. Now I've got enough saved up. Just dropped that Hellfire missile and then made 40,000 oil just off 1 single attack. So not the best attack, but you know, sometimes you get ambushed and every attack is not going to go perfect. But you got to have a win condition or a way to get out. And my way to get out there, once I realized that I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, get the headquarters down, get 1 star. Because remember, if you don't get any stars, you get none of that loot. And then also you might want to take a look and see if you do have some heavy hitters that can just drop a bomb or drop a missile on one of the reserves, whether it's tech, whether it's steel, or whether it's oil. So thanks everyone for watching. Take a look at base design. Make sure you got proper spreading in between those. My name is Killshot. Subscribe below and look for more Empires and Allies videos. Peace.